So we were discussing about the slow growth of industrial sector in our country at the time of independence. So as you can see in front of you, there are basically four reasons because of which industrial sector could not grow further, right? One of them, as you can see, lopsidedness of industries in our country, and then there was lack of capital good industry. The third is low contribution to GDP, and the last is limited role of public sector. Public sector here basically British government. That period of time it was British government who was ruling in our country. So all these four reasons we'll be discussing in detail. How these reasons basically led to this low growth of industrial sector. So let's discuss in detail. The very first is lopsidedness of industries. So let's move on to the next slide. So as you can see, here we can see first reason is lopsided modern industrial structure. So first of all, we need to understand the meaning of lopsided. Lopsided basically stand for unbalanced, right? During that period of time, growth of industries was unbalanced. It wasn't like equal on different reasons, right? So like here you can see there are few places like Maharashtra and Gujarat where jute mills were established, and some textile industries were established, but their expansion remained concentrated only to these locations. But because Britishers neither permitted modernization of industries in our country, nor did they encourage the growth of heavy industry in our country. Why? Because they always wanted our people to be dependent on their industries only. If had there been a development of industries in our country, then obviously their main motive couldn't have been successful. So that was one of the reasons why they never ever thought of making investment in the industrial development in our country. But the major breakthrough came with the setting up of TISCO. TISCO stands for Tata Iron Steel Company, that was established in the year 1904 by J.R.D. Tata in Jamshedpur. Jamshedpur earlier was in Bihar, but now it's a part of Jharkhand after separation. So this was about the lopsidedness modern industry. So these were few people who tried to set up industries, but their expansion remained concentrated only to some confined areas only. So like Maharashtra, Gujarat, some cotton textile mills were mainly dominated by Indians, but these were located only some part of the country. As we've already discussed, they are in Maharashtra and Gujarat. And some jute mills were actually dominated by the foreigners, and that was mainly concentrated in Bengal only, right? So now let's move on to the next slide. As you can see here, so these areas where it is actually blinking, these were the only areas where earlier industries were set up, right? So here Gujarat, Maharashtra, and then here West Bengal. So only till these areas industrialization was concentrated, and you can see in rest of the areas there wasn't any kind of industrial development. So that was one of the reason leading to lopsidedness growth of industries in our country. Now let's look at the another reason, lack of capital goods industry. So first of all, we need to understand the meaning of capital good industry. What is the meaning of capital good industry? As you can see, these refers to that kind of industries which actually produce machine equipments and tools which are in turn used for producing articles for the purpose of current consumption. Now, during that period of time, there was hardly any capital good industry to promote further industrialization process in India. So this also resulted in unbalanced and lopsided growth of industries in our country. Because the same reason, Britishers never ever had any kind of intention to make any kind of investment, as their entire focus and motive was to just promote industrialization there in their country only in England. So now let's look at the last reason, and that is limited role of public sector. Public sector, as we've already discussed here, public sector basically meaning government rule, right? Government that period of time was British. So Britishers contribution remained only to these areas: railways, power generation, communication, ports, and some other department undertaking. Why? Because whatever development was done by them, even in these areas, that was only to carry out their own activities and their own, transaction. So it was only to fulfill their own motive, to serve their own purpose, not to. There wasn't any. Intention to make investment for the development of our country directly, though later on indirectly these development did benefit our economy also. That benefit we'll be discussing in the last slide of this chapter. So these were some of the reasons leading to slow growth of industrial sector in our country.